I'm here to talk about the Sporothrix, the Coda Sporothrix specifically on this fine Saturday morning while I'm recording this. And I must say, this gun's really, really good. It was really good beforehand with the augment that came out in the Nightwave a little bit ago, but it's a pain in the butt to grind. If you ever were slightly interested in this gun and you wanted to grind it, and then you saw it came from those Dimos Vault bounties, you probably noped out just like I did. So it's really good now. It's really easy to get. You go kill a infested lich in 1999, and then you go buy this thing for 10 heart cells. And I think it's worth the time. It's worth the effort, and you should get it and use my builds. So let me just do a little damage showcase here. Got to kill the babies, stack our arcanes, and our galvanized mods. But let's get the reload in here. We'll just one-shot that heavy unit. Boom. And that's everyone. Oh, there's one little guy. Bam. So, that's me with my go-to build. It's a very, very good gun. Crazy AOE, crazy status procs. Just lots of white damage. It's not crit damage. You can do some hero shenanigans, Avenger shenanigans. Anything that gives flat crit chance is really good on this gun. But this isn't like a full in-depth video. This is like, here's a build. You use this. No other gimmicks. This gun will perform. All right, so let's get into that right now. So this is my first build. I'll show you a different one after, but I don't like it as much, I will say. But we'll talk about this one first. So no crit damage. This isn't a crit gun. We're not doing Harrow shenanigans or Avenger or a Darza Kavat things. We're just not doing the flat crit chance thing for this video. Maybe another time. But we have Galvanized Chamber on here. Tons of multi-shot. Multi-shot's always good. Now we're modded for Corrosive here. And that's because we get the big ol' viral explosion on one of our shots. Viral procs are good, all right? You don't need tons of viral damage, per se. You just need the procs to do more damage to the enemies. So this thing innately has viral explosion on its little quills that it shoots, all right? So that's very good. And we also have heat on here with a Rifle Elementalist, and we're also getting tons of slash damage. So Rifle Elementalist is also good again. Very, very good combo there. Slash procs are hitting for a lot. Heat procs are hitting for a lot. It's a good time, all right? So we got our Corrosive, our Heat, our Rifle Elementalist. What else have we have here, you're asking? Galvanized Aptitude. Listen, look at this thing. 198% status chance, and this isn't even stacked. It doesn't show you the stacks in the menu here. I wish it could. You know, I wish I could tab it on and off to how many like galvanized mod stacks I have. Whole different conversation, but status, good. Status good and fun. That's all you need to know. And then this is where the build differs from like version to version. This is my radiated reload mod, and I have this with primary merciless for tons of reload speed. I prefer the extra status proc and more base damage over the other build I'm going to show you. But yeah, this is my preferred version. You do reload this thing a lot, and I think the tons of reload speed is really good here for that. We got plus 30% and then plus 40%, so we're 70% reload speed. Very nice. If I put an Exilus adapter on this thing, it doesn't have ammo issues. It'd be more reload speed. You know, that's fun. That's good. That's dandy. So that's build number one. Obviously, we have the augment build here. It's very, very good. You should definitely want to buy this thing. Keep checking your Nightwave shop. Maybe yoink it from trade chat, market chat. Or if you don't want to do that, this thing is really good. Maybe put in more base damage. Maybe put in a flat heat mod, and then you have to put like more Forma into this thing. You know, the Hellfire heat mod would be nice. That is an option, but I really think this is kind of a must-use for Volatile Variant. So now, I'll show you the second build and that damage showcase here. So we take these two mods out, and if we're going to use Primary Crux, we need base damage. Macerations isn't leveled all the way, because I want to put another form in this thing right now. So we're just using Aceration -1. We put in Primary Crux. Now this is just to solve the reload issue, because that's like the problem number one with this gun is the ammo mag size. So we do have tons of base damage. Primary Crux will give us a bunch of ammo efficiency, so we don't have to reload as often. So it is okay. I don't know. I don't really like it, I will say. I think we'll only have to reload once here, maybe. And when we were using the other setup, we had to reload twice. I don't know. It's good. It's not bad. Let me get that across. I just don't prefer it. And we had to reload once. We had to reload once there. And then I think the other build I showed you, I had to reload once, or I had to reload twice there on the other showcase. So, like, tomato, tomato, you know? Use whatever you want. Whichever you think you prefer. I prefer the extra radiation proc. Where's my radiated reload? There we go. And I prefer the base damage, reload speed, radiation proc. I prefer this setup. Alright. That's my spiel on the Sporothrix. I think those are the two best builds for this thing right now. I could see a world where you do some blast shenanigans, maybe. That's a thing. Anything else I want to say here? Oh, the valence bonus. For my build specifically, I think I lucked out with the weak being electricity when this thing first hit. Crazy corrosive damage, which is very nice. Just any kind of bonus damage that you're building into. Heat would be nuts. Heat would be very nice. More radiation would be cool. Magnetic's nice as well. I think as long as you're getting an extra status proc, except for like freaking impact, you know, I wouldn't buy an impact one, I'll tell you that right now. I think the valence bonus is more like a world's your oyster kind of deal, but that's that. I'm going to go hop in a survival mission. Maybe we're in the void, maybe we're on Lua, maybe we're in 1999, who knows. So I will see you in our survival mission. Here we are in our little survival mission, and we'll get the cooking here. I am playing Citrine. I won't be like buffing my status chance at all with my crystal. I'll just be stacking my arcane blessing and keeping my DR up so I don't die. And that's all we really got going there. I have Death Cube on. He will be priming enemies a little bit with statuses, but it's really not that important for this build or whatnot. I just like to have, you know, my Sentinel on while I'm playing. Instead of equipping no Sentinel like I had in Simulacron, but we're just getting to town here. Like I said, the reload, fairly noticeable. And if we were using primary Crux, the reloads are really not that much different, I'll be honest. DR, go. That guy doesn't stop running. That's a skill issue right there. I missed 3 shots on that guy. Oh well. Ooh. Death Cube kind of put in work here, freezing the whole room, but trust, don't need to run this. If they were funneling, actually, honestly, it would be better if they were running at me and funneling in this hallway. No cap. But here I am. I need maybe a different Sentinel. I need to find to chuck on, because I use Death Cube in a lot of videos. And sometimes priming enemies is not the best. Sometimes it does fuck me up a little bit. But, yeah, we are chilling here. It's a lovely Saturday. I'm chilling with the Sporothrix in my survival mission. And we're just cooking. I haven't checked the Eleanor rotation, the most recent one that's live right now. I think it should be the Sporothrix again in there. I'm not sure. I'll have to check what element it is too. I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe it's a good one. Maybe, I don't know. I really like my electricity. The only thing I think would be better is heat. So if there's one like a high heat percentage, maybe I'll grab it. I really like this gun. I wanted to use it before, but like I said, those Daimos Vault bounties. Ooh, pain in the butt. Ooh, pain in the butt. Ooh. Reload. Yeah, honestly, this thing does so much damage, so much AoE. That's because of the AoE is because of the augment mod. It definitely helps a lot. I don't think it's necessary. I've played it without the augment mod. You could definitely feel it, I'll tell you that. But it's not necessary. But it does really take this from like a thumbs up to like a 2 thumbs up. So I definitely recommend getting the augment if you want this to be your jam, you know. Refresh DR. Throw sand in those guys' eyes. Well, I guess rocks, huh? And Naros throws sand. Reload. Very good gun, man. I love this thing. Very satisfying. I like that it's a low zoom sniper. You don't have to zoom in for more damage and whatnot. And we're just chunking. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Saturday. One Piece comes back today. Might see the Minecraft movie. Started a Minecraft server with my friends. All that good fun. So, Ooh, that was juicy, no? All those white numbers and all those affinity numbers when they all die there. That was good. You can't tell me it wasn't. Boom, boom, boom. Where's his Acolyte at? We should cook him. The Acolyte should get absolutely smothered by this thing. This thing might actually not be that great against, like, Demolist or, like, heavy targets of that nature, I'd imagine. It is kind of like a status ticker killer. Well, no, there's a lot of one-shots. If you did want to do that, like I said, I try to make my videos where you look at the build, copy it, use it on any Warframe you want. But you could do like Harrow, Flat Crit, with Arcane Avenger, your Darza Kabat. All of those things that give flat crit chance would make this thing like a juicer. But it's already a juicer. Like you can just go slap this on friggin' Banshee if you wanted to and have a good time. Ooh, we got Maliced. We got Maliced. You know, maybe I'll run again and I'll get a different Acolyte to kill for you. I think we'll do that. And then I'll say my goodbyes, alright? Goodbye number 1. And I'll see you on the next Acolyte kill. Got Malice again? No way. Bro. Alright, well, we'll kill him this time. Come on, cast your bubble. Shoot once, cast his bubble. Now I gotta sit here, put my thumb up my butt, and wait it out. Because, you know, if you shoot while he got his bag bubble around you, you just die. And I'm gonna lose a bunch of stacks on my Arcane. Gotta get those back. Honestly, he's just gonna die from the AoE. I don't even think I have to look at him. Hello? Yeah, we'll chunk him down here. Yeah, not bad. You know, if I could have actually shot him without putting a bubble on my head. But he's dead. It was a pretty nice kill, I'd say. Obviously, it's not a big crit one-tap weapon. But he got chunked down. That's like what? That was like a 7-second kill, I want to say. 10-second kill when we started actually focusing down on him. Obviously, there's better weapons. But I don't think this is a bossing gun. In a world where we had big raid bosses or whatnot, you know, this is something I wouldn't bring to the DPS phase. This is definitely like a mobbing ad clear weapon. Yeah, it's still good. I still love this sniper. I'll probably use it a lot. I've been using the Coda Sporothrix a lot, that new shotgun, but this thing cooks too. Both are really good primaries. I think they're probably the 2 best primaries that we got from this thing. The Synapse, kind of whatever, but see ya. That is the Coda Sporothrix. Bye.